everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jurgita with Magic Pond Crafts, and I'm starting another second part of September. I keep working, I just can't put him away. It's this cutie little dragon that the Russian designer created called Beer Dragon. So this is what's gonna look like. And you know, the color's never the same from a printer, but I just can't put him away. And that's what I've done. If you remember from my previous video what it looked like, and you can check also my Instagram account for like almost daily updates. But you can already kind of see the green claws here, and like little things happening in the beer glass like that. You can kind of start comparing. So what I do is like I stitch some of regular crosses, and then I go back and put in some more back stitching, and I'm using for back stitching actually beading needle, because I try to pierce previous stitch to make it more smooth change. So you can see kind of the bottom of the glass, and underneath is gonna be just like a half stitch done in there. I know I should be trying something else to work on, but I just can't put him away. Maybe after today I'll do that, but that's what I've done in the past few days, this much. And next I'll show you what I've done with this once I'm ready to put it down. So till next. It is Wednesday evening, so this is where I stop with my dragon. So just kind of bottom of glass you can see, and shape of handle, and it's really hard to put it away, but other projects been calling me. So what I pulled out is this Butterfly and Daisies by Dimensions kit. So what I've done, if you can remember, pretty much left half is all finished with all the back stitching and everything. And so I'm working, sorry for shaking, so I'm working like pretty much from this part down, which you can kind of compare. So like quarter left. I don't know how much I'll do, and needlework Galleria is coming up, so I'm counting the days until it starts, and I'm looking for lots of fabrics, some patterns, and mostly also threads, specialty threads, and of course to see some of the faces that I've met before, and I'm excited to see some new ones. I know a couple of Flosstubers are coming, so it's gonna be exciting. Hopefully we can meet up together. So that's where I'm at right now. It is Thursday evening. I didn't get to stitch a lot, but what you can see I've done some back stitching and continue like put the greenery down here. So my mother-in-law is here, so if she feels okay, we'll go tomorrow to Needlework Galleria, yay! And I'll show you right now what I received in the mail. So finally, my skin-colored threads came from Pennsylvania store that I had to wait for a while. It took me a total month. So there's still like something like in between those that I'd like to add, or like in between those two kind of blended shade, and I needed this thread to continue work on my Lady of the Flag. So yay, I can finally work on that bottom. But I also got a couple charts of memorabilia. So this is Once Upon a Time storytelling, one of the older Norse charts. So probably you've seen this before. It's fairly simple. Let's see. It does have some beads and gold rainbow thread. So that's one. Then this is something with angel. Let me see. Guardian angel. And slightly different style. You know, it's not like full-bodied things to put in, but it has sort of like dimension. And look at this cute bunny in there. And the birds and the girl's face is so pretty. And I think the angel might be a female because of like a hair, and although some guys could be nice. And if you can see a peak, baby boat is also one of the older ones. Very very nice, serene, but looks like the boat is full of flowers, so it's gonna be very interesting to stitch. And look at all those little dots. It's also one of the Nora's older patterns. So besides that, I ran in the store and I got this thing. I've had one before somewhere, but I decided to try out again, to set aside when you can't attach to the pattern if pattern is a little bit too small. I have a stand somewhere, so I might bring this tomorrow to the Galleria to stitch. I'm like so excited. I think I'm gonna bring my my butterflies and daisies to work and something else with me, and so we'll see how that works. It's just, I started to stitch one color and it's like, oh, I already finished. There's no more of this color in here. It's like, wow, you know, I'm going slowly towards the end. It's so cool, so excited. If you can't remember, there's the peak of other side, so it's not like squared off thing. So that's it for now, and I'll see you tomorrow at the Galleria. It's morning on the 24th of September. So what you see is what all the goodies I got at the Needlework Galleria in St. Charles, Missouri. I'll show you a little bit up close, maybe on a separate video with some pictures I took. Met quite few more Flosstubers this time. It's so exciting. And I'll show you what I worked in the past few days. So this is my Washington crossing. I'm doing a 100 stitches challenge. So since I didn't start on the 22nd, since I was at the Needlework Galleria, I tried to work, so I put in about 900 stitches. So where's the page starts where the needle is, so did all that part. So I worked on that, and I'll show you what I brought in into Needlework Galleria to work on. Ta-da! So I took this in. First day, I think I put in maybe 10 stitches. Second day, oh, maybe 20 stitches. That's like, wow, big, right? And then yesterday I worked for several hours at home. So as you can see, I'm just filling up greenery. It's not that much left. And then all the back stitching is going to be done. And this is like what's left. Well, some back stitching in there too. So exciting. It's like I'm finally seeing the end of the road, and I want to finish the quickly as possible, so I probably will work on it today again. We'll see how much I can be done. My mother-in-law finally left and to go to her home, and she was excited. It took her a day, I think, to also to kind of calm down after our trip to St. Charles. It was exciting to visit all the designers and the shops and talk with many other stitchers. So that's it for today, and next time you'll see, maybe I'll have it done, at least the stitching part. Okay, till then. It is Tuesday morning, and as you can see, what I worked on yesterday, just this column working on my Washington crossing. So I'll be hopefully at least finish the column today to continue my 100 stitches in 100 days, and I'll show you what else I started working on last night. So I picked up again this Christmas portraits, and if you've seen my videos before, I've done this guy already once, but I don't think I would make in a square ornament, maybe like a oval. And I was planning to do all 3 of them, the same ones for my kids, but since I'm going to visit my parents in a couple of months, I decided to do the 4th one. So this is how much I've done. Pretty much just, if you can see, I've just finished pretty much a whole beard last night. So that's like eyebrows, so just gonna be a little bit mouth. So I'm continuing to do the face, and this is again on 32 count over 2. Just plain cream color linen from Joann's or something. Maybe MCG textile. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm continuing, and I'm doing it on the same piece of fabric, so you can kind of see squished guy right there, one. And so it should be like 3 in a row, and then 1 below. So I'm hoping, really hoping, maybe possibly finish this today. We'll see. Right now it's not laying evenly on this linen, but once it all gets together and washed, it should be much better looking. Alright, we'll see how much I can do to this thing. And it's still Tuesday evening. I was feeling kind of weird, so I didn't go to chorus practice. I even scraped the car front a bit into the side of a garage. So the only thing I could do is stitching. So as you can see, I finished what I was planning to do on the bottom and did some on the top here, and I stopped today. And I have a couple of finishes I forgot to show you this morning, so I'll show you in a second. So I'm so excited. This Dimensions kit is finally finished. So I'll show you probably more up close separately with all my experiences with it. And I even sign my name and a year here. So that's one. And another one is my second Santa for ornaments. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing 4 of them instead of 3. So there's one guy here and one guy there, and one, it kind of depends where you look at. It looks like Santa has like a nose ring or something. Oh my gosh, I won't be able to unsee that. So yep, that's what it looks. And I put in just a year for this, and when I'm making into ornaments, I think I'm gonna put my initials in the year again in the back. Just right now I just wanted to kind of tiny 18 to see. So 2 down, 2 to go until, let's say, November. So that's it. So those are my 2 finishes. Dimensions kit took quite a bit to do. I think I started, was it last May or something? I'll have to check and I'll let you know next time. But that's that. And since I made my over 100 quota for the day for Washington Crossing, this is what I'm bringing out. It's been several months for this, at least, since I last worked. It's Heaven and Earth Design Traveler. It's out of print right now, and it uses cry-neck. I've seen a version that doesn't have a cry-neck. Don't remember, is that because this might be considered mini? I have to check again. But this is what I'll be working on. This is very bottom of the picture, and I kind of just rolled a little bit on the top. So this is as tall as it will go. And it's gonna be space scenery in here with all kind of those little waves. If I can get a picture, I'll insert it here. If not, oh well. So we'll see how much I can do that, if I can think straight, and okay, we'll see how much I can do. And it's Thursday afternoon, and this is what I just worked a couple hours on my traveler. Put in some, like, you know, traveling through the page instead of like doing 10 by 10 squares, but it's better than nothing, right? Also, I worked, since I'm doing 100 stitches, 100 days at least, the challenge. I'll show you what I've done with my washing and crossing. So again, I worked just like hour today and 1 hour yesterday, approximately. So just kind of was filling up the spot, so it's tiny bit left, and I'll be finishing, and then I'll start probably on this part column. It's fairly easy. Few of the colors not even showing up in a couple blocks, so it kind of helped me out. But I'll show you what I managed to do by pulling a pattern online. Look what I'm working on. Just put in a couple back stitches, and I managed to get, I couldn't remember where I had the pattern from. Say, I knew I had it saved on my laptop, and my laptop having very hard time working, and like battery stuff. So I had it on there, and even zooming in, I was trying, some of the colors are very similar, like black and dark gray, like 317. So I've been trying to figure out which is which on a pattern. So as you see right now, it's without a back stitch, and there's going to be some threads like here, but I'm trying to kind of work out first the colors that are more showing off, and then in between those similar colors I'll have to work a little bit more. So I'm anxious to continue with this while my laptop battery is slowly draining, and then you have to kind of maneuver it certain way to get it all working. So that is frustrating, and I'm trying to get everything, like pictures and all my stitches stuff I had saved. So that's all for now. So right now is the 29th evening, and I'm gonna wrap up this second part of September recording. As you can see, this is my Heaven and Earth Traveler. So I filled up quite a bit in there, color by color, and kind of stopped. Might continue later on in this October month. I'll show you what else I worked on. Ta-ta-da-da! Look what I've done. So I finished my page 13. So this is all I've done since end of February, and I think I'm doing well, keeping on track. So you could kind of see already some patches, you know, like a grayish color and bluish shades. So there's page 11, page 12, page 13. So I pretty much finished. I worked quite a bit on the page 11 before September, so over 2 pages done in 1 month, I think is great. And I've taken a post-it on what's that? There are a couple pages on Facebook called one closed group for stitches, one open, United Stitches of America, I believe one of them is called. I'll post below the link. So I finished with this, and I haven't done my at least 100 stitches today, so I'll have to work on that a bit tonight. And I also worked on something else. There you go. As you can see, this is my ran out of memory again. My snow leopard, as you can see. So I was just working yesterday and a little bit today, just kind of filling up. There are a couple stitches were left, and all this like a light brown color filling in. So I'm working on his face. You can see his eye. So up to this point is all done in that side, and I might do a tiny bit in this, and I know I'll keep working that at least thread by thread throughout October too. I'm not in a huge hurry to do, and it's up to there it's finished gonna be. So it's simple, easy to do, relaxing thing. So I'll show you what I've got and what I did and who I've seen on a needlework gallery. Oh, it's so hard for me to say that word in a separate video, not to clog this one up. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like or subscribe, or ask me any questions you have about any of my works, or just overall what would you like to see in my videos, etc. So till the next time, this was Jurgita with Magic Pawn Crafts, and saying ate, bye.